welcome once again to another episode of the Random Access Podcast, brought to you by rapodcast.net. This is episode 857, recorded live on January 3rd, 2026. And here are your hosts, the man who almost had a full work week, Dave Pillay.
Hi.
And the man who was on vacation so hard he forgot what day of the week it was, Andy Lowe. Hi.
Like today you forgot?
No, yesterday. We forgot that yesterday was a Friday.
Okay. Is there... what is special about Fridays?
Friday, well, yesterday was my cousin's birthday. Cousins, plural, because they're fraternal twins. Completely, forgot that it was their birthday because we just completely forgot what day of the week it was because we were all home. And so I feel like Monday's going to hit hard.
Yep. Get ready for that.
Yep. Nope. I'm going to wake the kids up a bit earlier tomorrow than when they got up today, just to try
to just prepare them.
Yes.
So that they don't go absolutely crazy on Monday.
Mm-hmm. I meant to do that today, but last night
I may have slept in until 12:30 today.
We didn't do that because it's the first Saturday of the month, which means it's the Home Depot Kids Build.
Oh, fun.
So I took Megan to the Home Depot and built ourselves a little tow truck.
Aw. Out of
wood. It's Home Depot.
Well, Home Depot has more than wood.
Yes. No, they do a little wood toy build each month. Here, I can grab a quick image of it. I'll just copy this, paste it to Dave. This was all the ones from last year. So it's all just wooden boxes and little wooden toys and that sort of stuff.
Aww,
but each month has a theme.
Cute. They have themes. I see Valentine's Day, March Madness, Earth Day, beginning of spring, like May Day.
Well, if I remember correctly, May is normally some sort of Mother's Day sort of thing.
Sure. Something to...
Baseball was June. Normally they do a baseball or a Father's Day sort of thing.
Okay. July, toucan, I got nothing.
Yeah, the July one just was... it's a fun mobile.
Okay. August for space?
Yeah, well, it's space or school related. Normally, 2024, they did a whiteboard in August.
Aw. September, farming?
Farming or football normally. October is normally Halloween or something that has to do with fire related because it's October is some sort of fire awareness month or something. I'm not sure.
Why? Hang on. I feel like I'm missing something. There's 12. Okay, that's right. Yeah, okay. I got it. There's 12 boxes, but there's 12 months, but there's 13 days because one box has 2 different days in it.
Yes.
I'm good. I don't know why November has 2, but November has 2.
Well, they do the one on the first Saturday of the month, and then on the Saturday after Black Friday, they do a holiday ornament every year.
Cute.
So if you're out, the idea was, if you're out doing your Black Friday shopping, you can stop by Home Depot, do a Christmas ornament, sort of thing.
Right. Okay.
So there's just fun little wood things. Lowe's also does one in the middle of the month. Theirs, though, all their stuff is pre-painted, but the Home Depot one, you get to paint it yourself, which is both a blessing and a curse because
it's fun.
It's fun, yes, but the paint.
But
the
paint gets everywhere.
Yes, I now have a special Home Depot painting outfit. So does Megan.
For you or for the kids?
For both of us.
Okay.
Both of us now have our special Home Depot outfit. Because that paint will not come out.
Yeah. I am so happy about that, though. And those kids are going to have great memories of going to Home Depot with you.
Well, Isaac's over it already, so it's just Megan.
I mean, he's over it now, but give it 15 years. And he'll be like, I remember going to Home Depot with Dad every month.
Mm-hmm. Now it's him going, I remember when Dad and I did Roadblocks and Minecraft.
I mean, that's
Mario
also
Party.
That's also a really good thing to do. Because I will say, my father, Roger Pillay, very, very rarely would join me for a game. He did not like playing games with his kids. His reasoning was that he's too competitive. That's the reason he would give us. I'm too competitive. I can't do it. I'm too competitive. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. The one game that is an exception to this, he learned how to play Magic the Gathering with me.
Oh.
And, like, played a couple rounds of that with me when I was first figuring out the game. But this isn't supposed to be a therapy podcast. I don't need to bring up my childhood trauma that my dad never wanted to play with us.
There's two things. One, Kate will not play miniature golf with me because I am supposedly too competitive.
Okay.
And two, this stems because I guess she doesn't really like playing board games with my family because my whole family is very competitive. And she actually brings up an excellent, one time we were doing Pictionary. And my sister has a good habit of Pictionary of not only looking at her drawing, but also looking at her drawing and listening to the other team and looking at their drawing as well.
Which you're not supposed to do.
Well, it's not really in the rules.
Well, usually in Pictionary, aren't you supposed to have just one person drawing and one team guessing at a time?
Yes, but except for when it's the free-for-all one where both teams are going at the same time.
I see. Well, then, yeah. Like, of course she's going to look at the other team.
Yeah.
But don't do that.
So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, no, I'm not the only one who is competitive with games in my family. So... But, you know, if Kate ever wants to beat me, she can just break out a thumb war and destroy me. Or cribbage. She will slaughter me in cribbage.
Oh, man. My grandfather tried to teach me cribbage. I was not good at it and do not remember any of the rules effectively at all.
I also seem to have quite a bad streak of board games with the kids, though. Like Isaac somehow is a savant at Catan.
Yeah.
Like it took months for me to finally beat him.
Okay.
But we were playing, Megan's got like this Disney Princess Candyland. Entirely random.
Yes.
Right?
Not just random, but deterministic.
Yeah.
Candyland is set when you begin the game. There is already a winner. You just don't know who it is yet.
Yep. I went 1-14 with Candyland.
Okay.
Somehow, in a game that basically, because it was just two of us playing, should be 50-50
game that should
odds.
be a 50-50 chance.
Yes. I lost 14 games in a row.
Did you buy a lotto ticket?
Well, yes, I did buy a lotto ticket during the $1 billion, and I got $7 back. So,
well, there you go. Congratulations.
Yes, I won something. So, okay, but yeah, no, it was just so weird. I'm like, I know the logic behind this. I should not be losing this often.
So there's two explanations to that. Then one is randomness is random.
Yep. No, I got to accept that.
The other is your kid could have cheated.
No.
I don't know how close you were looking.
No, she doesn't know how to cheat with that game.
Okay, doesn't know how to cheat yet.
Yep. But yeah, no, it was just, you just drawing the cards, and I'm just like, what is going on here? I'm just drawing cards, and somehow I'm losing repeatedly. This is just wrong.
Random is random.
I know, and it's one of those times where it's like, okay, I keep on wanting to keep playing, so I'm like, sooner or later, I have to win. I have to win at this game at some point. But then when you hit a dozen, you're just like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? But Dave, it is now 2026.
It's 2026. Woo!
Did you do anything special for New Year's Eve?
I sat at home and played Factorio.
Yeah, the weather here was not great. So Kate went out and got stuff to make some pull-apart bread. And we just, the kids just had a normal evening. I think Isaac fell asleep right around like 11:30. So we watched the ball drop. Mm-hmm. And then I think we just went to bed. It's like, okay, ball dropped, yay.
Huzzah,
all right,
to bed.
Yes, I'm tired. Of course, there were fireworks going off because...
there was someone doing that here too. I was a little annoyed at that.
Yeah.
Probably not as annoyed as you guys are, because I don't have kids.
Well, it's the kids, plus there are like half a dozen dogs around our house. And so sometimes the dogs will get set off as well. And it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I didn't do very much on New Year's Eve. I just kind of sat at home and played Factorio. I've played so many hours of this game, Andy. So many hours.
Part of me wonders how many hours I've played of Hearthstone, but I don't think there's any way for me to tell.
There's no slash played on Hearthstone?
I don't think so. Let's see. People say quick... Oh, yeah, there's no slash. There's slash played for WoW, okay. Somebody says just take your total wins, and 10% of your total wins is the minimum number of hours you have played.
It's an interesting way of looking at it.
Well, somebody did some math about, average wins versus, average game length.
Yep.
They said it's a quick and dirty estimate, but it's gives you a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. So you hung out, you went to bed real soon after midnight.
Yep.
And then New Year's Day, you went to what? Did you do anything New Year's Day?
No. But yesterday we went up to the Grand Rapids Public Museum because they do, January has a reciprocal membership thing in January between the Air Zoo and the Grand Rapids Public Museum, and they had some sort of like Tyrannosaurus Rex exhibit. Mm-hmm. So I was like, hey, dinosaurs. Took the kids to go see that, but that was Friday. So
okay. Did you see that the Pokémon Natural History Museum exhibit in London sold out in like hours?
No, but I am on the email list for the Chicago one.
Nice.
So
you can get on that real quick.
Yes. Yeah, Pokémon Fossil Museum opens on May 22nd. So they haven't announced when the tickets for the thing are going to be going on sale, but I'm on the email list. So
good. Okay.
Then I got to figure out where we're going to stay in Chicago.
Yep. I get to go to New York this month. Oh, by the way, I'm technically, well, other than the last Saturday, I'm out the last Saturday of the month. The other Saturdays, I should be home to record.
Okay.
Question mark. I have a lot of travel this month. Like a lot of travel this month.
I do not.
Okay. Should we move on to topics?
Yeah, we can.
We seem to be floundering in the banter part. Dave's meta commentary on the podcast. How tired are you, Andy?
Not really that tired. I was just currently looking over the Pokemon thing there to see if they've announced the ticket prices for the Pokemon Fossil Museum, but they have not yet.
Okay. I'm trying to think, like, places to stay in Chicago. Like, Chicago's not that far from where you're at.
No, we were planning on doing Amtrak into Chicago and then probably going in June, because I have Juneteenth off.
Okay.
And I also don't work on Fridays.
Okay.
So, be able to, I would get the 18th off, and I would have the 19th off as well. So we could leave Wednesday afternoon on the 17th.
Right.
And get 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, and then, maybe the 22nd travel back.
I was just remembering that one of the L lines in Chicago goes all the way out to South Bend.
You mean the South Shore Limited is what you're talking about?
Is it?
Yes. It's a commuter rail.
It's not the Metra?
No.
Or it is part of the Metra, but it's the commuter Metra?
Yeah, it's the South Shore Limited. It's a commuter thing.
Okay.
I forgot exactly what they call it.
Trying to find maps, stations, lines, and schedules.
It's an interurban electrically powered commuter rail line.
Because if you don't want to stay in Chicago, but you're willing to be on the train for a little bit, each day.
What, staying in South Bend?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not part of the Metro. Okay.
Well, no, because last year, how we hung out with Kat and Jake in Pittsburgh?
Yes. Yep.
We're thinking about doing that, but in Chicago. Because flying into Chicago, how many planes fly into Chicago every day?
A lot. A lot of planes fly into Chicago every day.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of this. I often fly through Chicago when I fly for work.
Yep.
So a lot.
So, we were thinking of meeting them in Chicago, and then we just get an Airbnb somewhere and then, hang out in Chicago for the week.
Yeah.
Do the zoos, the aquarium, Museum of Science and Industry.
Definitely Museum of Science and Industry. Highly recommend Museum of Science and Industry.
I know. I was in college. I was in college. The curling championships were held in Chicago that year. We got kicked out halfway through. We got eliminated. Mm-hmm. And so the last day, both us and the other guys we were playing against didn't, because we were just playing for like 7th or 8th place or something like that. Both of us didn't really care about the match. So we just declared it a draw ahead of time.
Okay.
And then we went to the Museum of Science and Industry and just
nice.
All of us in college, just, like, man, we haven't been here in a long time. Yeah, no, doing that and Sears Tower, maybe the Hancock Building. It'd be June, so you could probably do the beach as well. So I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Yep. The aquarium, I think, just went under renovations.
Oh.
Or is currently under renovation. So there's also that.
I might just get the Chicago City Pass and just, let's see, what's with the Chicago City Pass? Shed Aquarium, Sky Deck Chicago, so that's the tower. Field Museum, well, there we go. Museum of Science and Industry, there you go. And the planetarium. Okay, so that's one ticket for all those. Granted, I gotta see if we have free museum entry for the Field Museum. I don't know, more stuff to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Not something you need to worry about right now.
No. Oh, what I am worried about right now, though, is that the EA acquisition went to the shareholders, and the $55 billion deal has been approved by the shareholders.
Damn. I was going to say, and they said, fuck off.
Nope.
Nope. They said, please, Saudi Arabia, purchase part of this company.
Well, especially since the current purchase price is $210 a share. And before this, acquisition was announced, EA's stock was trading at $174 a share. So
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
$35 a share in profit. Even if you bought it, at that at least $35 profit right there. So
per share.
Yep.
It's $35 per share.
Mm-hmm.
Many people are not going to have
one
single share.
Yes.
And that's $35 above what the share price was.
Yes.
At the time of the announcement.
Yes.
So people who bought shares like a while ago, that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
But it does mean that another U.S. company is going to be owned by Saudi Arabia, which sucks, and I do not like. That is so much money, though.
Yeah.
How much is Jared Kushner getting?
Let's see. Once the deal closes, the consortium will own 93.4% of EA. So who knows how that's all divided up. Okay, which one's Jared Kushner? Is it Silver Lake or Affinity?
I don't know.
Let's see. Affinity Partners is Jared Kushner's thing. Okay, so Saudi Arabia will own 93.4%, according to filings with Brazil. Okay. Filings with Brazil, Saudi Arabia will own 93.4%. Silver Lake will own 5.5%, and Affinity Partners, that's Jared Kushner's, will own 1.1%. The thing, though, is the fact that Saudi Arabia is also a significant investor in both Silver Lake and Affinity Partners. So who knows how much those percentages, are just Saudi Arabia wearing a mask.
Yep. It's Saudi Arabia in a trench coat.
Yes.
Have you, slight deviation, have you heard the Three Kobolds in a Trench Coat song?
No.
Andy, I'm going to send you my favorite cover of it.
Three Kobolds in a trench coat. Oh my goodness.
Also, the best name for an inn I've ever seen in this little animatic animation thing. For a D&D inn, the Sword and Board.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah. I'm looking at D&D homebrew stats page for Three Kobolds in a trench coat.
Three Kobolds in a trench coat. I would love to be able to play that. Was no mad at all. He was 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Any creature that perceives 3 kobolds in a trench coat must succeed in a DC 5 intelligence investigation check. On a failed check, the target is wholeheartedly convinced they are perceiving a normal human being. And how dare you insist otherwise? A target may not repeat this ability check.
Yep.
Oh, man. For any time to roll a nat 1. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
When you get a chance, listening to that song is really, really good. I highly recommend.
All right.
Now it's stuck in my head. Bottom strong is three's pretending not to be.
Somebody, games industry took basically their data and put 2025 game industry in numbers.
Ooh.
Global game market value.
Andy likes numbers.
Yep, $197 billion.
Yup. How much is the music and movies worth?
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see, 2024. Yeah, movies market value. Let's see if we can get something there. Let's see. North America was $8.9 billion. No, I don't want. I want the world box office.
2025 global box office intake. 2025 films grossed $33 billion.
Looks like 2025 was 8 billion, almost 9 billion of that. Which pre-pandemic, North America was regular between 10 and 11 billion.
Hang on, step back. Say that again. You said 2025 was 9 billion. All of 2025 is 33 billion. Do you mean that the U.S. is 9 billion of that?
Yes. Yes, the U.S. is 9 billion of that.
That makes more sense. Because you said 2025 makes up 9 billion of the 2025 33 billion.
Yes.
So I was confused. The US is 9 billion of that. Got it. These video game numbers, is this global or US?
This is global.
So the PC games, the smallest part of the total games market, was still a third again bigger than the entire movie global industry.
Yep.
Well, that's not true. We shouldn't say that. Then the global box office. I presume that doesn't count streaming. Or, God forbid, DVDs? Do people buy DVDs? Is that still a thing?
I don't know. Okay, so revenue by country. Here we go.
In movies or games?
Games.
Okay.
U.S. 23.5 billion.
Yeah.
China, 11.3 billion. Japan, 9.55 billion.
Which, when you realize the size of Japan versus the size of the U.S., is quite a, damn Japan.
Yeah, that would be, somebody needs to make revenue per capita.
I'm not sure I want that, because if you think about that number, it's what is the average value of a person to the games industry?
Oh, wait a second. That's not global. That's just mobile. And mobile is half.
Yep.
Half of the total global market value is mobile games. And the U.S. mobile market was $23.5 billion.
Yep.
I love that
have 1,400 videos in a year. Dude is cranking out 3 videos a day.
Who is?
Scroll down to the top YouTube influencers.
Oh, where? Oh,
Ethobot.
Oh my goodness. 1,473 videos this year?
Yep.
Jesus.
That's an editing team for you.
Yes, it is.
We're lucky to get out 45 podcasts in a year. With a combined, by the way, 328 million views. Now, that said, his views per video suck compared to the dude right above him, or even the person right below him.
Yep.
They have a fifth of the videos and about as many views. Who the hell is Creek Craft?
Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know. You're the one with kids, especially kids who watch YouTube.
Oh, he's a Roblox guy. That's why.
That would do it. So what else? What other parts of this $200 billion a year industry?
I love that the most covered game of last year was GTA 6,
which has not come out yet.
No, which has been delayed twice.
Probably why it was covered so much. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that, like, so Last of Us, that's probably from the Netflix show, is why that was covered so much. Or is it Netflix or Amazon? That's Netflix.
I do believe so, yes.
Right.
Minecraft. All the streaming stuff is all blending together now. Yeah, I know. It's especially since now that, my Hulu and Disney Plus are both together now. I know. It's returning back into cable again.
He says as he tabs over to his Deluge tab running in the basement. Oh, cool. That finished. But yeah, like, so GTA 6 got moved twice. That's probably why it's at the top. Battlefield 6. I don't know why Battlefield 6 was covered so much. Do you know why Battlefield 6 was covered so much?
I don't know. Did Battlefield... What was the Call of Duty that was bad?
Is Call of Duty Battlefield?
No, never mind. No, Call of Duty Black Ops is what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Or Modern... It was one of the ones that just came out where it's like it was either Modern Warfare or it was Black Ops. One of them came out and its numbers were down a bunch. And that caused them to go, okay, maybe we don't do this release schedule like it was.
Okay, so I want to just go through this real quick. GTA 6, not out yet.
Nope.
Battlefield 6 came out in October 2025. So that's a game that was released in 2025. Fortnite, not released in 2025.
Nope. Fortnite
was released in like 2019, right?
Well, you're talking about when the Fortnite was
2017.
When did Fortnite's Battle Royale start? Did that start at the beginning or no? Or they took the idea from PUBG, right?
PUBG. PUBG was 2017.
Okay.
So Fortnite, call it 2018. Last of Us was released 2016? 2013. Damn. It's a 13-year-old game. But again, like, that's from the Netflix show, right? That's why it's on here, because it was 2013. Minecraft,
probably because of the movie.
But like, when did the game come out?
Oh,
2014. I mean, I guess originally, like, the Java version, 2009. Monster Hunter Wilds came out this year. Clair Obscur came out this year. Borderlands 4 is either coming out or I think they announced it this year. I don't think it's released. Is it released? Oh, Borderlands 4 came out this year. League of Legends is like 14 years old. Mario Kart World came out this year. Marvel Rivals, I think, came out this year.
Is that the one that's getting shut down or no? Or is that a different one?
I hope not. Elden Ring's expansion came out this year. Halo came out in 2006, right? Oh, come on. 2001. We were still in high school when that came out. Silksong came out this year. Cyberpunk came out not this year. It was like a year or two ago. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the top 15 covered games had releases in 2025. One of them isn't even out yet.
Yep.
Like, one of the things that, in fact, the most covered one is not out yet. Probably, again, because it got covered because it got pushed back and people are very sad.
Oh, I almost suggested a topic from 2 weeks ago because I was on the wrong tab. That would have been a surprise.
Yeah.
Other news that just came out, CD Projekt Red is selling Good Old Games.
I didn't know CD Projekt Red owned Good Old Games. Huh. Isn't CD Projekt Red the people who do The Witcher?
I do believe so, yes.
And Cyberpunk 2077?
Yes.
I didn't realize they owned Good Old Games.
Yeah, Good Old Games was established in 2008 in Poland as a subsidiary of CD Projekt.
Interesting. So who are they selling it to?
They looks like they're selling it back to one of the founders of it.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were a part of it. Looks like they were a part of it since the very beginning.
It looks like CD Projekt Red founded it. That's cool. Good for them. I've always appreciated Good Old Games.
Yes, I have. Because a lot of the games there are just like, look, this is the original game files. It looks like they're selling it back to the founder for $25 million. Let's see. In the company's most recent earnings statement for the period of ending Q3 of 2025, Good Old Games delivered $478,000 in net profit. The main CD Projekt Red business, meanwhile, delivered $53 million net profit in the same period.
Damn. Those are very different numbers.
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of games topics up here, Andy.
Well, because games industry did a couple of pretty good reviews, and they also, I guess, they go people and ask them like, hey, what do you think next year's going to be like? And then they actually go back to those same people and go, hey, you said this. What do you think? So they've done a little bit of, back stuff and looking forward at the same time. Like they predicted that one of the guys was like, oh, I predict GTA 6 will dominate the industry. Well, not really. But who was going to predict that they were going to get...
apparently dominated the news cycle.
Yep. Even though
it wasn't wrong.
Delayed twice.
Nintendo Switch 2 may outperform. It certainly didn't right at the start.
Well, it says it may struggle to outperform.
Yep.
Yeah, which right now, that's... yeah. Because you've got Mario Kart World, and what else?
Metroid 4. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
You got the new you got the new Pokemon game.
It's not...
Right?
You got, Pokemon ZA.
Yep.
You have the game that isn't out yet, but is the From Software's fuck you to Sony.
I don't think they're going to put that on the box.
That's true. Doesn't change what it is. Definitely a screw you, Sony.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody's predicting Half-Life 3 next year.
Oh, that would be hilarious. But also, no. It's worse than the Duke Nukem Forever predictions. Can we stop this? Can we just accept, you know what? It's probably just not going to happen.
Well, even if it does, when Duke Nukem Forever, finally came out, it's like, oh, it came out. That's nice.
It came out and it was so-so.
Yeah. It's like, how good does Half-Life 3 need to be?
Better than they can make it.
Yeah. Granted, they came out with Portal came out and we're like, oh, this is a nice, fun little game. And they're like, oh, Portal 2 is going to come out. And it actually was.
And it was amazing.
Yeah. So, God, man,
look, Valve puts out quality games when they put out a game. It doesn't leave the building if it's not a good game.
No, that's true. Which have you done Alex yet at all or no?
I don't have a VR headset set up for it.
Never mind then.
You?
Nope. Well, I don't have anything VR.
Yep.
I mean, I'm playing Mario Party 8 on the Wii.
Are you suggesting that your gaming habits are a little behind the times, Andy?
It seems I have stagnated at the moment.
You've stagnated in the mid 2000s.
Yes, I've got an Xbox 360 and a Wii.
You're like, I play games from the aughts.
When did Hearthstone come out?
Is that the most recent game that you've been playing?
2014.
Yep. That game's been out for 12 years?
Yep.
Oh.
I know. I can't believe it either.
So this is a problem that is only getting worse. Not us getting older. I mean, that is only going to get worse because that's how time works. But game companies are making games that people play for 20 plus years.
Yes.
I'm still playing Factorio.
How many people are still playing Fortnite?
Can I find my purchase history in Steam and find out when I bought this game?
People are playing Minecraft. People are playing Fortnite. People are playing Battlefield, but they're coming out with a new one of those every year.
Yeah. I want to know when I purchased this game. When did I buy Factorio? I wrote a review for Factorio when I had 1,000 hours in the game.
When was that review written?
I'm trying to find out. 2018.
I don't know what to tell you on that one.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. It's just crazy that these games can hold on to you for so long. I played the game 2 years before it was released, and I'm still playing it and loving it.
Oh, here, one of the guys is predicting that Microsoft will go all in on the Switch 2.
How? Wait, in what way?
Well, releasing Xbox games basically on the Switch 2.
Ah.
Were you the one who told me that you're thinking Xbox is just getting away from the hardware game, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Xbox is like done with the hardware game. I'd love to see that. Actually, what I'd love to see is for them to get back into the hardware game, but like take it seriously. But I have a feeling that most Microsoft hardware research right now is not focused on games. You don't have any AI topics to jump to from that.
Sorry. Surprising though.
We could jump from that too, but there's no AI topic.
Well, you could talk about how CES is happening next week, and I bet you anything and everything at CES is going to have some sort of AI attached to it.
Yeah, like literally everything. Did I see a note, by the way, in my Google account that Gemini is coming to Google devices?
Yep.
So like Google Home will be like talking to an LLM?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I already do that with Alexa.
Alexa keeps trying to convince us.
I signed up for the beta. I jumped in because I try to talk to her anyway, and she's bad at that. This makes her somewhat better.
There are 3 things we use Alexa for. 1, turning on and off the lights.
Yep.
2, setting timers and alarms, especially with the kids in the morning.
Yep.
And 3, trying to remember what Pokédex number various Pokemon are.
What? Out of curiosity.
Yes.
Just for my own edification, what does the Pokédex number have to do with anything?
When we are trying to organize Isaac's binder by the Pokédex national number.
By the national dex?
Yep. And you have full art cards and, special illustrations that don't have the Pokédex number listed on them, like the regular cards.
Yep.
Trying to figure out where they go is kind of annoying to have to look them up. So we always will just ask, hey,
just say, hey, Alexa,
what's the Pokédex number for this?
I see. And you don't want to just have like Sarah be up the website?
No, because I would have to have it up on my phone, but I don't want that.
Yeah. And you'd have to like scroll through to find it. It would be a whole thing. Mm-hmm. This is just easier. I can get behind that. I can understand that. I'm amused by that, but I can get that.
Oh, speaking of possible announcements and everything, Apple might not release the iPhone 18 in 2026.
Gasp. Why not?
I'm not sure. Their company is widely rumored to split its upcoming iPhone releases across 2 distinct release windows rather than unveiling the entire lineup in the fall.
Read that again.
Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. Okay, so the iPhone, normally they do the iPhone announcement in the fall, right?
Yeah, correct.
Well, it seems that they're looking to split, because they would announce all the things there, but you would only be able to purchase the Pro models right away. So now it looks like they're going to split the iPhone announcements into the iPhone Pro models, and then later announce the standard version in the spring. So okay, so it's not they're not going to announce any iPhone 18 this year. It looks like they're only going to Pro and foldable in the fall, standard in the spring. Which a foldable iPhone is crazy.
I mean, Google's been doing it for a while.
No, that's true, yeah.
Jobs is going to roll over in his grave. Or spit down from heaven. Or, I don't know. It's kind of presumptuous that he made it to heaven. Or that there is an afterlife. It's a big deviation for them. Mm-hmm. Disrupting what they've been doing for years and years and years.
But can you believe there's going to be 6 now? 6. If the foldable phone is announced, there's going to be 6 versions of the iPhone. I mean, what did you get? Oh, I got the iPhone 18. Which one?
It's Andy.
The one from Apple?
I bought the Xbox. They're just following suit. Hell, Google has 3 versions of the Pixel 10, 4 versions of the Pixel 10.
Yeah, you're right.
Have I mentioned that humans are just bad at naming things?
That's what it seems. Yep.
Historians and mathematicians are just really bad at naming things.
Yeah, the Pixel 10, the Pixel 10 Pro, the Pixel 10 Pro XL, and the Pixel 10 Pro Fold.
Mm-hmm.
Which, they haven't announced a 10A yet, so,
Which is going to show up.
Yes. Speaking of phones, so New York State,
yes,
this year in the budget banned cell phone usage by students at the public schools.
Interesting. Let me know how that goes.
Well, it's been supposedly going well because they started this school year.
Yeah.
The one surprising thing that nobody thought about was the fact that most of the kids do not know how to read analog clocks.
Oh no. Oh no! Did we skimp out on teaching them that? Did we forget about all of that? I mean, I remember learning to read a digital clock or an analog clock, and I remember it being a pain in the butt, but that was like second grade.
A 2017 Oklahoma study found that only 1 in 5 kids ages 6 through 12 knew how to read clocks. Oh, England actually started replacing analog clocks in classrooms with digital ones in 2018. That's just funny, is the fact that the kids were on time into getting to their classes, but they didn't know it because they couldn't read the clocks in the hallway.
That is hilarious.
So that was
Poor
a
kids.
Surprising thing.
Yep.
A couple of space news things.
Ooh, I like space.
Well, first off, because of the lower solar flares and energy and everything.
The sun is being quiet right now?
Yes, we're getting to the dip of...
Okay.
We're just getting through solar cycle 25. So we're getting into the dip of lower solar activity. SpaceX is actually now going to move all of their satellites
to
a lower altitude.
Orbit? A lower orbit.
Yes, because less solar activity causes less atmosphere to be created.
Weird. I'd expect that to be the opposite. That like more solar activity means more interactions with the atmosphere.
Yes. So yeah, more solar activity means more interactions with the atmosphere, which means there's more stuff in the atmosphere. So the atmosphere density is increased.
Okay. Solar minimum approaches, atmospheric density decreases, means the ballistic decay time increases. Lowering will mean a 80% reduction, 4+ years reduced to a few months. Why do you want... Are they dropping the satellites?
Well, the current satellites, the SpaceX ones, the ones that are currently up there, only have a planned lifespan of, I think, 5 to 7 years.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
SpaceX, why? SpaceX, what you do?
I think the current operational lifespan of a current SpaceX Starlink satellite is only like 5 years, I think.
SpaceX, what you do?
Let's see. Operation life cycle. Let's see what it says. Yep. Starlink life cycle, typical operational life cycle of 5 to 7 years with a planned deorbiting. According to FCC filings, Starlink shut down almost 500 Starlink satellites during the first half of 2025. The company had them re-enter the atmosphere where they burned up. Yeah, general consensus is that low Earth orbits have a life expectancy ranging from 5 to 8 years. So they're moving them lower into the atmosphere, so when they actually do,
that they'll decay faster.
Yes. Rather than be like, oh, these satellites are done. All right, let's deorbit them. How long is it going to take? 4 years. That would not be good.
Yep. How many? They have 9,000 satellites in orbit right now.
9,400.
Elon Musk is a James Bond villain, right? Like those villains have become the most believable part of the movies.
Yes, they have.
They did not start that way.
What was it? It was The Kingsman, where Samuel L. Jackson's villain guy just seemed so down to earth and normal and everything. And then at one point, when the satellites gets knocked out, he's like, "Hold on, let me call up Elon."
Yep.
Hey, can I borrow some bandwidth on your thing? Okay.
Those are good movies. I should watch them.
I've watched
I've seen the first one.
Yeah, I saw the first one too. I got to watch the rest of them at some point.
Should watch the rest of them.
The other good news is the fact that the ISS is currently no longer leaking air.
Yay! Were they able to find where it was leaking from?
Maybe. I loved the fact that what they did, they would basically just close the hatch. The Russian cosmonauts, because this was the Russian section that was leaking.
Yeah.
They would basically close the hatch, wait for a bit, and then open it up again and basically look to see where the dust had settled, looking for the cracks.
Okay.
And then they would basically just spray a sealant
over those areas. And eventually,
cracking issues first appeared in 2019, but now both NASA and Roscosmos think that there have been
identified all the cracks.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, anything else on this list that you want to talk about or no?
With so many cracks.
What?
Well, why did it go up with all the cracks?
I don't think it went up with all the cracks.
That it just experienced. I mean, I guess we are in the end game of the ISS's expected lifespan.
That module was launched in July of 2000.
What was the original life expectancy of ISS? Long-term occupancy began in the year 2000. It was originally designed for a 15-year lifespan.
Yeah, so. And the cracking issue was first appeared in 2019.
Okay.
So
it's not like this thing went up broken. It's just, it decayed.
Yeah.
Like you do.
God,
okay. Anything else to talk about on your... Ooh, it is January... It's January 3rd.
Yes.
Which means January 1st was 2 days ago.
Yep.
Which means it is Public Domain Day.
Well, it was Public Domain Day, but yes.
Yes. Is there anything good on Public Domain Day?
The Maltese Falcon, the book, The Little Engine That Could. So the classic, drawing of the little engine.
I think I can.
Betty Boop is in there.
Okay.
Blondie and Dagwood from the Blondie comic strips.
Nice.
The movies, King of Jazz, All Quiet on the Western Front, Soup to Nuts, Hell's Angels. The song I've Got Rhythm.
Cool.
But just a reminder with music,
yeah,
it's just the actual sheet music that is on public domain. Any actual song recordings of it are probably still under a later recording of it.
Right. However, there are a different series of recordings that are now in public domain.
Yes, like the classic recording.
You can use I Got Rhythm if you record it yourself.
Yes. But if you want to use the Marian Anderson well-known version of Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, that actual recording is in public domain now. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm surprised. We're getting to the point where Betty Boop now is in public domain. But the Betty Boop group made sure to put out a thing saying, okay, just so you know, it's just the very, the Betty Boop from the first cartoons.
Right. Not all representations of her.
Yes. So yes, more things in the public domain. Wait, Animal Crackers did I say Animal Crackers? Is that in here? Did I miss that? Oh, Animal Crackers.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, I feel like I should go watch that movie now.
That's Marx Brothers?
Yes. All right. Should we hit the randoms?
Let's hit the randoms.
Okay. My random review, I would like to review the Isaac's Christmas present that it's January 4th.
Yes.
And I just finished putting it together.
That's 1.5 weeks.
Yes. So
I presume you have not been working on it continuously for 1.5 weeks.
No, but so it is. Do you remember those 3D jigsaw puzzles where it was like a jigsaw puzzle on a foam backing, so they were a little thick, so you could actually build a 3D model?
Yes, I remember these.
Yeah, it was
vaguely.
This is sort of like that. It's kind of like the paper. I don't know, what is it? It's not origami. It's like the paper folding model building sort of thing. Papercraft, yes. Except it's not papercraft. It's EPS foam sheets.
Okay. So you take these EPS foam sheets.
Yes, and all the parts are like laser cut. So you pop them out, kind of like, you know, the old model building kits where, you know, you always had the like all the parts on a sheet. Mm-hmm. This thing was 44 sheets. No, it wasn't 44 sheets. That's wrong because they were doing letters of the alphabet. I'd say probably like 22 sheets, not 44.
Okay.
Oh, unless they're counting double sides, maybe. I don't know. But you'd pop out these flat paper things. Some of them are like laser cut, so you could actually like bend them. And then you follow the instructions, and you're basically putting, you know...
Tab A into slot B?
Yep. Except they have numbers and they have shapes, and you're doing this. This one had the 3 Kanto starters and Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. So the 4 Kanto starters.
Yes.
Well, the 4 Kanto starters.
Yes, because Pokemon Yellow. Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow, yeah. I was going to say, because there's also Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. So you could argue that Eevee is also a Kanto starter.
Yeah, Isaac does. When we talk about starters, he always is very clear to point out.
That Eevee is a starter?
That Eevee is a starter, yes.
For some definitions of starter.
Yeah. So, yeah, you'd pop these things out and bend them. Isaac was starting to do it, but these foam sheets are somewhat delicate, especially the ones that are already like pre-scored.
Yep.
So I've had to glue some of these things, you know, back together again.
Oh, no.
Because when he was trying to pop it out of the page, he tore it.
Oh.
And if you look at the image here on the page that I linked,
yeah,
all of the characters have these little like tabs sticking out
all over the place.
Yes. And I'm looking at that picture, and then I'm looking at the model behind me.
Yeah.
And whoever put these models together, like, must have spent a lot of time fitting them together, because mine have some gaps where some of the panels just aren't lining up exactly. So part of me wonders if some of these images have actually been doctored to make the gaps and everything look, you know, smaller,
tighter.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of work, multiple pages. You had to punch out all the little holes that the tabs would go into as well. Mm-hmm. So we've got a bucket of like little tiny foam pieces.
I'm looking at the picture on the box versus yours, and I'm noticing that one of the larger gaps on yours is covered on the box by a leaf.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but it's kind of cute.
It is kind of cute. This thing is big, though. It is 18 inches by 18 inches on the base.
Yeah, I see the scale in the third picture where there's like someone's hand. Like that's a sizable thing.
Like, we got that, and now it's just like, okay, what type of like shelf, what type of table am I going to have to put this on?
This is a centerpiece, Andy.
Yes, this is.
This is a talking piece. This is something you put in your home so that people can go by and be like, oh, so what's that?
Yeah,
like, well, let me tell you about that.
Yes. Let me tell you about the hours I spent trying.
Let me tell you about Pokemon.
Yeah. These things also, there were 20 some odd pages, and you could tell like some of these pieces, they kind of just had to figure out what page had enough space to put it. So it's like, okay, grab these 2 pieces, grab, you know, piece D1, V4, X12, and N14.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm on board with that, because they're just trying to like, space packing is a difficult problem.
Oh, yes. No, I agree. So it was one of those things where this was supposed to be like Isaac's thing to do it, but after the first bit, I'm just like, if Isaac does this, it will get destroyed. So I will have to step in and help him out on this one. But yeah. And they don't have more than just Pokemon as well on their page. Like they've got, when we were at Costco where we got this, they had some Formula One cars, they had some Transformers, they had some space shuttles stuff. So it's more than just Pokemon that you can build with this, but it's got a definite distinctive paper craft sort of look because of all those foam tabs sticking out, holding it all together. So I don't know. I think he likes it, but I don't know if I would do.
The picture I was looking for the space packing problem. Have you seen this?
What is that?
That is the most efficient way to pack 17 squares.
That's the most efficient way to packing 17 squares?
That is the most efficient way to pack 17 squares. Is that not the most frustrating thing you have ever seen? That's what I mean when I say packing is hard.
Yeah, no, I also agree. So yes, we did the Kanto Region 4-pack, which was a Costco exclusive, but they've got a lot of different ones out there. If you are interested in making paper models, well, foam models of stuff, the style to me is just a little off, and it's not as good as what it looks like on the picture.
The tabs annoy me.
Yes, the tabs annoy me as well.
The tabs just like sticking out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully Isaac likes it and is happy with it, because that's the point.
That is the point. Yes, that was the original idea. So. All right, time for the random topic. Rolled ahead of time for Dave. Dave?
Yes, Andy.
What food containing gluten do you miss the most? For Andy.
Hamburger buns.
Of the gluten-free foods that you have tried, which is the best? Steak.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Perhaps you want to go with the slightly modified of the gluten-free foods derived from a glutinous food.
Well, they didn't say that.
Or that you would expect to be a glutinous food.
Okay.
What's the best one?
I do have to say, I blind tasted those gluten-free Oreos for Dave, and I could not tell the difference.
Yeah.
Those were spot on. I have had some gluten-free cheesecakes because they do like the gluten-free graham.
I can tell you one difference.
What?
The price.
Yes, that is the number of Oreos you get compared to the regular box is interesting.
Yes. It is a smaller number.
Yes.
And the box is more expensive.
Yes. Smaller number and more expensive. Yes. The graham cracker crust for like cheesecakes and that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Those have been, I've had some of those gluten-free ones and have actually been pretty good.
Yeah, they can be all right.
Yeah.
Glutinous foods that I miss. What glutinous food do I miss the most?
Remember you talked about Domino's way back when.
Domino's pizza pizza in general.
Yeah, pizza in general.
Like, a gluten-free pizza crust is not as good as a pizza crust. Hamburger buns is a big one.
Yeah.
Rye bread.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a weird one, because you wouldn't think like, oh, that's not a gluten food, but like a lot of soups.
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
A lot of soups. Not just from having pasta in them, but because they're based on a roux.
Yep.
So many soups are based on a roux, which is just flour and butter.
What was I? Oh, I was looking at the box for Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Because Isaac's been eating Lucky Charms recently.
Yeah.
I saw that they were a big sponsor of the Celiac Foundation. I'm like, what?
Yep, they're gluten-free.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Lucky
they were
Charms, gluten-free.
Yeah.
They made that change a couple years ago. A long time ago at this point. But yeah. General Mills did a bunch of like, you know what? This cereal doesn't need gluten. We aren't getting anything from it. In particular, like removing the barley malt extract, which was like the only thing that actually had gluten in it. And then Kellogg's has said, fuck you. Kellogg's was basically like, we made gluten-free Rice Krispies and charged more for them. Fuck you. It's Rice Krispies. Why? Why do you need to put barley malt extract in Rice Krispies? They taste just the same without it. Cake.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there, which it's just the chemical process of gluten.
Yeah.
Is just...
Yeah, like cake. I miss cake. There are gluten-free cakes, and they are tasty. They can be delicious. They can be soft and spongy and moist, but no. Also, donuts, like Krispy Kreme donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm salivating.
I'm sorry.
This is a mean question.
I am so sorry. But yeah, no. Of the gluten-free foods that you have tried, what is the best? Steak. And on that bombshell, that's a wrap. This has been another episode of the Random Access Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, corrections, suggestions, remarks, reviews, rebukes, retorts, or just rants, feel free to contact us. You can find us on Twitter at RAPodcast, or send us an email at mail@rapodcast.net. Thank you for listening.